Hello everyone, my name is Quentin Tomac. I'm the ATG lead trainer and responsible for all programs on the ATG app. I've been training with Ben for the last 15 years and have been his right-hand man for the last 7. Here at our headquarters, we will be starting as of today making the most user-friendly training system catering to ages 1 to 100. Here with me, we have ATG for Coaches member and certified L3 coach, Mason Hackel.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Yeah, man, ATG has really helped me out to get out of pain and injury, fly faster on the ice, and it's also done well for me in a business sense too. So
I love it. That's awesome. Well, when it comes to hockey, are there benefits to ATG training?
Absolutely. We can actually start with one of the simplest exercises with the ATG Split Squat. And what you'll see here is that if we look at it from a side angle, it's actually going to mimic exactly a skating stride with the front leg getting the knee over its toe and then the back leg striding behind itself. So on the front knee, as you'll see here, that is the position that you get in relatively on a skating stride for going side to side. And then what you get with the back hip flexor, you guys will see a visual side to side in comparison to this. With the back hip flexor, you get a full stretch with there. So literally lengthening your hip flexor or any part of your body is actually going to make a longer stride. And that's always talked about in hockey, is getting the full power and extension out of your position. So this exercise is a very good starting point to go off of.
That makes sense. All right, Mason, is there a benefit to hip flexor length when it comes to hockey?
Yes, that's a common problem actually with hockey players, is the pains in the hips.
Yeah.
That was my problem. I had hip flexor pain on this right side, and I had to first shorten up the range with some other exercise, but then what the split squat allowed for is the extra length. So it got me to a point not only that I could handle a position similar to that on this exact right side without any pain, I could also get into it no problem, have it strengthen, and I won't have to worry about any injury risks whatsoever. Yeah, I'm doing the splits on my right side, awesome. And that was the side that I injured. So that was, this goes to show you that if you train it the right way, you can get that extra benefit, not just with the injury prevention, not just with the actual length of your body and fascia, whatever you want to call it. You also get faster on the ice. I went from a 17 to 19 second full lap time. Now I'm in sub 15 and 14, which is right up there with the pros of the world.
Wow.
Just through training alone, yeah.
It's amazing. Mm-hmm. I love hearing that. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Mason, so when it comes to the ATG split squats, would you say this particular exercise helps with groin strength?
Yes, and that fixed mine actually. Even though you're not in a, I'll show for the camera, even though you're not in like a wide stance, like going side to side like this, actually for rehab and coming back from injury, this gets a light enough stimulus to this area in the adductors and inner hamstrings that in combination with the stretch of the back hip flexor, you're actually going to promote very light blood flow to the area, and it's actually going to help out as a side effect. You combine this with like a seated good morning as well. Those two are going to work in tandem to help fix the groin. But it's not to say that the split squat doesn't help. It just helps in a very subtle way.
Totally. Makes sense. Well, Mason, I want to thank you for being our first guest on the ATG 1 to 100 gym journey. To find more coaches like Mason, you can go to atgforcoaches.com, where we have a whole map of certified coaches. And to train exactly like Mason, and I personally know, I'm the one who loaded his programs onto the app.
Yeah, we even have on-ice exercises in there for ATG for hockey. So you can go check those out if you're a hockey player and get some great gains out of that.
In addition to his program, we offer 50 plus programs on the app, and we offer unlimited form coaching and support. Thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to coach you on the app.